Now let's learn how to crochet the front piece of the camellia ear muffs. Take out the corresponding yarn. Make an adjustable magic ring and wrap it twice around your left index finger. Pinch the loop with your right hand. Wrap the yarn once around your left little finger, then pass it between your middle and index fingers. Pinch the loop with your left hand. Take the crochet hook with your right hand, and pass it through the loop. Yarn over and pull through. First, make 3 beginning chains. For round 1, we'll crochet 14 double crochets in the magic ring. The 3 beginning chains count as 1 double crochet, so we need to make 13 more double crochets. The double crochet technique is, yarn over, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops, yarn over and draw through the remaining loops in once. That's how you complete 1 double crochet. Let's go through it again. Yarn over, insert the one more time, yarn over, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops, yarn over and draw through all loops on the hook. Another double crochet is completed. Now we have 4 double crochets. We still need to continue with 10 more double crochets. Follow this stitch pattern to complete all 10. After finishing, check your stitch count. For round 1, we need a total of 14 double crochets. Once done, stretch the loop to enlarge it, then gently tug the yarn tail. This yarn tail is used for tightening. Pull it tight to close the magic ring. After tightening the loop, pull the yarn tail again. This completes the first round of crocheting in the magic ring. After finishing round 1, stretch the loop again and place a stitch marker on the 3rd chain of the turning chain. Now tighten the loop. After completing the last double crochet, insert the hook into the 3rd chain of the beginning chain, make a slip stitch to join. This completes the first round. Now let's learn how to work on the second round. Note that all insertion points for the second round are at the 2 loops of the previous round's double crochet stitches. We pick the back loop only. The double crochet stitches from the previous round clearly show 2 loops. We pick the back half loop. There are 2 loops here. We insert the hook into the back half loop to crochet. Pay attention to this part. After completing the slip stitch, we'll now make 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain. Then insert the hook into the next stitch corresponding to the beginning chain, and work a double crochet. After completing this double crochet, we can place a stitch marker on the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. After completing the first double crochet increase, continue with the next double crochet increase. In the next stitch, pick the back half loop, and work a double crochet, then work another double crochet in the same stitch. This completes the second group of double crochets. Now work another group by picking the back half loop. Work another double crochet. For this round's increases, we need to work 14 groups total. In each double crochet stitch, work a double crochet increase, 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. Follow this pattern to complete the round. After finishing the round, check your stitch count. Refer to the pattern chart for the exact number. When finished, join with a slip stitch to the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. Slightly tighten the yarn. After completing the second round, we'll work the 3rd round. First, make 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain, counts as 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, pick the back half loop. Work a double crochet increase, 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. The pattern for this round is 1 double crochet, then 1 double crochet increase. Following this pattern, we need to work 14 groups total. Next group, work 1 double crochet, then the following group, work a double crochet increase. This completes the second group. Now work another group. First work 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, work a double crochet increase. This completes the third group. Continue following this pattern to finish the round. When done, join with a slip stitch to the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. Place a stitch marker to mark the starting point. Fasten off the yarn. Continue to the next round. Take the corresponding yarn, insert the hook into the slip stitch position of the previous round, work 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain, counts as 1 stitch. For this round, work double crochets into the back loops of the previous round's double crochet stitches, matching each stitch as shown in the chart. The insertion point for each stitch is in the back half of the double crochet loops. Follow this pattern to complete the round. While crocheting, tuck the yarn tail above the hook to hide it. After the last stitch, join with a slip stitch to the third chain of the turning chain. Chain 3 as beginning chain, counts as 1 double crochet. Note, this round is worked normally into both loops, no need to pick back loops only. Work 1 double crochet, then another double crochet. Including the beginning chain, we need 6 double crochets total. After 6 double crochets, work a double crochet increase in the next stitch. Work another double crochet in the same stitch. This completes one pattern. Repeat, 6 double crochets plus 1 double crochet increase. Now continue with 6 more double crochets. Work a double crochet increase in the next stitch. This round follows the pattern, 6 double crochets, then 1 double crochet increase. Follow this pattern to complete the round. After finishing the round, join with a slip stitch to the third chain of the beginning chain. This round is now complete. Continue to the next round by chaining 3 as beginning chain. The 3 beginning chains count as 1 double crochet. Now work double crochets for this round. This round follows the pattern, work double crochets into each stitch of the previous round. Complete this round using this method, but remember to leave the last 2 stitches unworked. When working the double crochets, leave 2 stitches unworked, then chain 2. Join with a slip stitch to the third chain of the beginning chain. This creates a small hole here. After completing this round, move on to the next round. Chain 1 as beginning chain, then work a single crochet into the stitch at the beginning chain position. Work another single crochet into the next stitch. This round follows the pattern, work single crochets into each stitch of the previous round. Complete this round using this pattern. Note, work 2 single crochets where there are 2 chains. This round is now complete. Join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain position of the previous round. Chain 1, then chain another to secure. Leave a yarn tail of about 10 centimeters for sewing later. The camellia base piece is now finished. Next, let's learn the crocheting method for the camellia petals. Take the corresponding yarn and locate the starting point of round 1, which is where we placed the stitch marker earlier. Look at the stitch marker position, this is the beginning chain spot. Pick up the top half of the braid to insert the hook. Work 2 chain stitches into the same stitch. The new stitch technique used here is the half double crochet. First, yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch, yarn over and draw through. There are now 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and draw through all loops at once to complete 1/2 double crochet. Next, pick up the top half of the braid in the following stitch. This means picking up just this half braid, the half strand here. Work 1/2 double crochet, then another half double crochet into the same stitch. Working 2 half double crochets in one stitch creates an increase. Let's review the half double crochet increase again. Work 2 half double crochets into the same stitch. First, yarn over, then insert the hook into the stitch below. Insert into the top half of the stitch below, yarn over and draw through. With 3 loops on the hook, draw through all loops at once, yarn over again, insert into the same stitch, and work another half double crochet. This completes our third half double crochet increase group. We need to make 5. Complete all 5 half double crochet increase groups as instructed. After finishing these 5 groups, work 1 chain stitch to turn the workpiece. Make 1 single crochet into the chain space corresponding to the turning chain. Work a single crochet increase into the next stitch. Work single crochets into each stitch evenly all the way to the turning chain position, insert into the turning chain space, then work 1 more single crochet. After completing row 2, stretch the loop. Count 5 stitches to the right of the loop, and insert the hook there, then thread through from this side. Pass through the stitch corresponding to the 5th stitch below, then thread through the loop. Draw through and tighten. Next, work single crochets evenly into each stitch. This completes row 3. Counting from the left side of the petal. Insert into the 3rd stitch. Yarn over, draw through, slip stitch, and pull tight. 1 petal is completed. Continue to the next one, work 2 chain stitches to begin, then insert into the slip stitch position, and work a half double crochet. This completes 1 group of double crochet increases. Continue working half double crochet increases. A total of 5 groups need to be made. After completing all 5 groups, turn the workpiece. Make 1 single crochet into the stitch corresponding to the turning chain, work a single crochet increase by working 2 single crochets into the same stitch. After completing, stretch the loop. Insert into the 5th stitch corresponding to the petal. Thread through the loop. pull tight. Work single crochets evenly in the next row. After completing the last single crochet, count to the left. Insert from the back into the middle position corresponding to the previous petal. Work a slip stitch. Pull tight. Then make one chain stitch and cut the yarn. This completes the first round of petals. Now let's work on the second layer of petals using the corresponding yarn. Insert into the top half of the chain stitch at the beginning chain position for the second round. Yarn over and draw through, then make 2 chain stitches. These 2 chain stitches count as 1/2 double crochet. Next, work another half double crochet, yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over and draw through, then yarn over, and draw through all loops on the hook. 1/2 double crochet increase is completed. Continue working another half double crochet increase in the next stitch. Two half double crochet increases are completed. We need to work a total of 5 half double crochet increases here. 3, 4, 5, 5 half double crochet increases completed, work 1 beginning chain stitch and turn the work piece. Work a single crochet into the stitch corresponding to the beginning chain loop. Work single crochet increases evenly into each stitch. After completing the increases, work a single crochet into the last beginning chain loop. This completes the second row. Stretch the loop after finishing crocheting. Similarly, count from the right side corresponding to this petal. Insert the hook into the 4th chain. Pick up both strands of this chain. Thread through the loop, pull tight. Now we'll work the third row, working single crochets evenly. Work single crochets evenly into each stitch. After 9 single crochets, make a picket stitch, chain 1, then insert the hook from above through 2 chains, draw through the loop, pull tight, 1 picket stitch is completed. Work single crochets evenly into the remaining stitches. Stretch the loop after completing the single crochets. Make a slip stitch in the 3rd stitch to complete 1 petal. Now we'll crochet the second petal. Similarly, start with 2 chain stitches. Work a half double crochet into the same stitch to complete 1 half double crochet increase. Continue with 4 more half double crochet increases. After 5 are completed, continue crocheting. Chain 1, turn the work piece, and work a single crochet into the next stitch. Work single crochet increases evenly. After completing the single crochet increases, work a single crochet into the last beginning chain position, stretch the loop. Here, the insertion point is on the right side of the previous petal. Specifically, insert the hook into the second stitch of the half double crochet position, pick up the top 2 loops, thread through the loop, pull tight. Work the third row, working single crochets evenly. Work 9 single crochets. After completing 9 single crochets, chain 1, then insert the hook into the 2 corresponding loops, underneath, yarn over and pull through, then pull through again. This completes 1 picket stitch. Work single crochets evenly into the remaining stitches. After completing the single crochets, skip 2 stitches on the left side of the petal. Insert the hook into the third stitch, and make a slip stitch. The second petal is now completed. The remaining petals are crocheted in the same way. Follow the same method to complete the remaining petals. After finishing the last petal, we go to the second stitch of the petal, which is empty. Insert the hook into the wrong side of the second stitch. Make a slip stitch. Pull tight, then secure with a chain stitch. This completes the second layer of petals. Now let's learn how to crochet the third layer of petals. Take out the corresponding yarn. Find the top half of the chain stitch in the starting chain position of the third round. Similarly, make 2 chain stitches. Work a half double crochet into the same stitch. Work a half double crochet into the next stitch. Here, also work 5 single crochet increases. After completing the fourth, work another single crochet increase. Work 1 chain stitch, then turn the workpiece. Work single crochets into the corresponding stitches. Work single crochet increases into the following stitches evenly. After completing, work a single crochet into the starting chain position. Stretch the loop, pick up both strands on the 6th stitch. Pull through the loop and tighten. Work single crochets evenly. Similarly, work 9 single crochets. After completing, work a chain stitch, insert the hook into the 2 chains below, pull through, make a picket stitch, then work single crochets evenly into the remaining stitches. After completing here, this petal is on the left side. Insert the hook into the 4th chain stitch, work a chain stitch and slip stitch. This completes the first petal of the 3rd layer. Now let's crochet the second one. Chain 2 as beginning chain, insert the hook into the same stitch, work a half double crochet. Continue working for half double crochet increases. After completing 5 groups, work a chain stitch as beginning chain, turn the work piece, work a single crochet below the corresponding starting chain stitch, and work single crochet increases into the remaining stitches. Work another single crochet at the beginning chain loop. After completing, stretch the loop. Insert the hook into the second chain, pull through, stretch the loop, pull through and tighten the loop. Now work single crochets evenly into the corresponding stitches. Work 9 single crochets. After completing 9 single crochets, work a chain stitch, insert the hook into the 2 chains below, pull through again, and the picket stitch is completed. Work single crochets evenly into the following stitches. After completing, work a chain stitch, and slip stitch into the 4th chain, on the left side of the petal below. One petal is completed. The remaining petals follow the same crocheting method. Continue following this pattern to finish the rest. After completing the last petal, insert the hook into the 2nd stitch of the 1st petal, the area below, which has 2 stitches, specifically into the back loop of the 2nd stitch, and work a chain stitch to secure with a slip stitch. Tighten. You can work another chain stitch to secure. Cut the yarn. The camellia flower piece is now completed. Hide the yarn tail at the back. Using the same crocheting method, make another camellia flower piece. Now let's learn the crocheting method for the cat ears. First, work 4 chains, then work a double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. Work 3 chain stitches. Turn the work piece and insert the hook into the corresponding stitch below the chain, then work a double crochet. Work a single crochet increase, 2 double crochets, in the 3rd chain of the turning chain, insert the hook into the same stitch, and work another double crochet. The 2nd row is now completed. Work 3 chain stitches to start, then turn the work piece. Similarly, work a double crochet into the corresponding stitch, below the turning chain, then work 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Insert the hook into the chain stitch of the previous round's turning chain, and work a double crochet increase, 2 double crochets. Work another double crochet into the same stitch. This row is now completed. Next, work 3 chain stitches, turn the workpiece, and work a double crochet into the stitch corresponding to the chain below. Work 4 double crochets one by one into the corresponding stitches below. After completing the 4 double crochets, insert the hook into the third chain of the starting chain position, and work a double crochet increase, 2 double crochets, then work another double crochet. After completing, work a slip stitch into the chain. Pull tight. Leave a yarn tail of about 15 centimeters for sewing. The inner ear piece of the cat is now completed. The crocheting method for the other piece is identical. Complete the second piece using the same technique. Next, we'll learn how to crochet the ear flap section. First, take out the corresponding yarn. Make a knot. Pull tight. We'll first work 47 chain stitches. To make it easier to check the stitch count, place a stitch marker on every 10th chain stitch. We need to work a total of 47 chain stitches. Now continue by working one more chain stitch. After completing 47 chain stitches, work a double crochet into the third to last stitch. Pay close attention here, the stitch is still visible. Insert the hook into the third to last chain stitch, and work a double crochet. At the position of the first stitch in the beginning chain, push the fluffy yarn to both sides to clearly see the V-shaped loops of the chain stitch. We can place a stitch marker on this chain stitch. The following crocheting method is to work double crochets into each corresponding stitch. Because the yarn is special, it might be a bit difficult to locate the stitches while crocheting. Gently push the fluffy yarn to both sides to reveal relatively clear V-shaped loops of the chain stitches. Continue working this row by making double crochets into each corresponding stitch. A total of 44 double crochets need to be worked. After completing the last stitch, check your stitch count. Since this yarn is tricky to count, spread open the gaps to count a total of 45 double crochets. Verify your stitch count this way. If correct, continue crocheting. Now let's learn the crocheting method for the next round. For the second row, chain 1 to begin, turn the work piece, then work a single crochet into the stitch directly below the chain stitch. The pattern for this round is to work single crochets into each corresponding stitch. The technique is the same as the previous round. Gently spread the fluffy yarn to both sides to see clearer stitches. Work a few stitches, then push the yarn aside again. It will remain relatively clear. This makes it easier to see clearly. Work one single crochet into each corresponding stitch of the previous round's double crochets. Follow this pattern to complete the row. When reaching the beginning chain position of the previous round, insert hook into the gap and work one single crochet. Now the fabric piece is completed. Make one chain stitch, then cut the yarn and pull tight. Locate where the previous row ended, insert hook, make 3 chain stitches to begin, turn the work piece, then work 1 double crochet into the next stitch. The pattern for this row is to work double crochets into each corresponding stitch, total 45 double crochets. Follow the previous method to work double crochets into each corresponding stitch until completing the round. At the beginning chain position, work 1 double crochet into the gap, then proceed to the next row after finishing this row. First make 3 chain stitches to begin, counts as 1 double crochet, turn the work piece and work double crochets into each corresponding stitch. Same technique as previous row, follow this method to complete the row. Similarly, work 1 double crochet into the last beginning chain position stitch. Now this round is complete. Cut the yarn and slip stitch, leaving a yarn tail of about 15-20 centimeters for sewing. This piece is finished. Now we'll proceed with sewing. Thread the yarn tail through the sewing needle. Fold the 2 pieces in half. Sew the 2 pieces together. Match corresponding stitches and sew them together. Follow this method to fold the fabric piece, and complete the sewing. After sewing the two pieces together, set them aside for later use. This completes the ear fabric piece. Next, let's learn the crocheting method for the inner ear cushion piece. First, take out the corresponding yarn. Make 2 chain stitches as the beginning chain. Tie a knot first. Don't tighten the 2 chain stitches here. After completing the 2 chain stitches, insert the hook into the second to last chain, and work 7 single crochets. After completing the first single crochet, check its chain position and place a stitch marker on the first chain. Continue working 6 more single crochets. Check the stitches, 1 more to go, for a total of 7 single crochets. After completing the 7 single crochets, insert the hook at the beginning chain where the stitch marker is placed, and work 1 chain stitch slip stitch. Tighten it, and the first round is completed. Now, let's move on to the second round. First, make 1 chain stitch as the beginning chain. The crocheting pattern for this round is, on each of the 7 single crochets from the first round, work 1 single crochet increase, totaling 7 single crochet increases. After completing the beginning chain, insert the hook into the chain at the marker position to work a single crochet increase. Here, after completing the first single crochet increase, place a stitch marker on the first chain of the first single crochet increase. For each subsequent round, place a stitch marker at the beginning chain position, part the fluffy fibers to locate the chain at this spot. Pick up both strands and place the stitch marker. This completes 1 group of single crochet increases. When crocheting, always gently push the fluffy fibers of the yarn to the sides for clearer stitch visibility. Continue crocheting. Here's a stitch. Two single crochet increases. After parting the third stitch, pinch the dent area gently before inserting the hook. A total of 7 groups need to be worked. After completing 7 groups, insert the hook into the beginning chain position, and work a slip stitch. This completes the second round. Now, let's move on to the third round. First, make 1 chain stitch as the beginning chain, then work a single crochet at the beginning position of the previous round. Place a stitch marker here. The crocheting pattern for the third round is 1 single crochet, followed by 1 single crochet increase. Work a single crochet increase in the next stitch. Work another single crochet in the same stitch. This completes 1 group, with each group consisting of 1 single crochet, and 1 single crochet increase. After completing this group, place a stitch marker to make it convenient to check the stitch count and group number. Now, let's crochet another group. 1 single crochet. Work a single crochet increase in the next stitch. After completing, place another stitch marker. Follow this pattern to finish the entire round. A total of 7 groups need to be crocheted. After completing according to the pattern, place 1 stitch marker on each group. We will place a total of 8 stitch markers this round, including the one at the beginning chain position. If there are 8, that means the stitch count is correct. After finishing this round, insert the hook into the beginning chain position, work a slip stitch and pull tight. Now, let's move on to the fourth round. First, chain 1 as beginning chain, and work a single crochet in the same position as the beginning chain. The pattern for this round is 1 single crochet, then work a single crochet increase in the next stitch. Work another single crochet in the next stitch. This completes 1 group. Place a stitch marker on the last stitch of the completed group. Place a stitch marker at the beginning chain position for every round. One single crochet, then work a single crochet increase. Work another single crochet in the same stitch, then 1 single crochet in the next stitch. The second group is complete. Now, let's crochet another group. 1 single crochet, then work a single crochet increase in the next stitch. Work another single crochet. After completing, place a stitch marker on the last stitch. This round requires 7 groups total. Crochet the entire round following the same pattern. After finishing, join with a slip stitch into the beginning chain. This completes the fourth round. Now let's crochet the 5th round. First, chain 1 as beginning chain, and work a single crochet in the chain space. The pattern for the 5th round is 3 single crochets, 1 single crochet increase, 1 single crochet, then 2 more single crochets. Place a stitch marker at the beginning chain position for every round, don't forget. Two single crochets, then work another single crochet. Work a single crochet increase in the next stitch. After completing this group, place a stitch marker on the last stitch as well. Let's crochet another group. First work 3 single crochets. Then work a single crochet increase. After completing the group, place a stitch marker on the last stitch. The pattern for this round is 3 single crochets, followed by 1 single crochet increase. Follow this pattern to finish the round. After completing the last stitch, join with a slip stitch into the beginning chain position. Pull tight. This round is now complete. Next, let's crochet the 6th round. Chain 1 as beginning chain. Work a single crochet in the same stitch. Place a stitch marker at the single crochet position of the beginning chain. Pay attention, do not place it on the chain. Then work a single crochet in the next stitch, and a single crochet increase in the following stitch. Continue working 2 more single crochets. This completes one group. Place a stitch marker on the last stitch. The pattern for this round is 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet increase, then 2 more single crochets. Follow this pattern to finish the round. You'll need to crochet 7 groups total. After completing the round, join with a slip stitch at the beginning chain position. Now let's crochet the 7th round. Chain 1 as beginning chain, then work a single crochet in the corresponding stitch of the beginning chain. Place a stitch marker at the chain stitch position of the beginning chain. The pattern for this round is 5 single crochets, followed by 1 single crochet increase. After completing 5 single crochets, work another single crochet increase in the same stitch. Then work 1 more single crochet in that same stitch. 5 single crochets plus 1 single crochet increase makes one complete group. Following this pattern, complete the round by working 5 single crochets and 1 single crochet increase, repeating for 7 groups total. Continue this pattern to finish the entire round. Place a stitch marker after completing each group. Follow this method to complete the round. After finishing the last stitch, join with a slip stitch at the beginning chain position. Then make a chain stitch to secure. After completing this part, leave a yarn tail of about 15 centimeters for sewing. This completes one Earwarmer inner piece. For this inner fabric piece, we need 2 total. Crochet the second one using the same method. Now let's learn how to assemble the Earwarmers. The kit includes accessories for 2 Earwarmers. Take out the accessories. There are 2 sunflower front pieces already crocheted. I'm just demonstrating here. Prepare your fabric pieces first, the inner Earwarmer pieces, 2 ears, and the piece for the ear band. Once ready, we'll proceed to learn sewing. First, take out the 2 ear bowls for the Earwarmers. Position them with the larger space facing up, as this makes assembly easier. We won't assemble them yet. First, sew the flower piece to the inner fabric piece. When sewing, align the small hole with this large space. To make sewing easier, secure the chain spaces in this section first. Once secured, it's easier to sew. Now take out the inner fabric piece. You don't need to weave in the yarn tail, just tuck it inside. Then thread the sewing needle. Take the sewing needle to connect the pieces. Sew the 2 fabric pieces together. Just sew corresponding stitches evenly. As long as it's flat, you can complete sewing the fabric piece to the accessory this way. After sewing is done, hide the yarn tail. Sew a few more stitches. Tuck it inside. This completes one Earwarmer fabric piece. For the other ear's fabric piece, sew it the same way and tidy it up after finishing. Now let's assemble the ear strap part. Take the prepared fabric piece and insert it into place. Smooth it out. Then insert one end into the previously made holes. There's a clip inside. After inserting, push it in so it clicks and won't fall out easily. You can feel it with your hand. It's now securely fastened. Tidy it up. Now sew this section in position. Pick up the corresponding stitches and sew them together. Secure the stitches firmly. The sewing method is up to personal preference with no fixed requirements. This side is now connected. Hide the excess yarn tails. You can wrap it around a few more rounds. Trim off the excess yarn ends. Hide this yarn tail as well. The ear strap on this side is now connected, the other side follows the same assembly and sewing method as before. Now let's assemble the ear parts. The ear parts can be divided into 3 sections. With 2 ears, attach them at the corresponding 1/3 positions. Start assembling from the 1/3 position like this. Now let's begin assembling the ears. At the 1/3 position, sew the yarn downward. Just sew it at the 1/3 position. The specific sewing method can be based on personal preference. We only sew together the bottom of the bare ears and the ear strap parts. After sewing, hide the yarn tails. Wrap it several times for more secure hold. You can also hide the excess yarn tails. Trim off the excess yarn ends. The ears are now assembled. Next, we'll sew the inside of the ears. Align this ear with the bear's ear. After aligning, sew them together correspondingly. When sewing, since there's fuzzy honey yarn here with fluff, keep the gap between stitches at the back small. Insert the needle with minimal gap. This way, the yarn stitches won't show, so make the gap slightly smaller when inserting the needle. We'll sew the two fabric pieces of the ear together like this. For example, where my stitch is here, insert the needle into a nearby stitch. Sew through to the front fabric piece. Then for the front piece, insert the needle a bit farther away. Connect the two ears together like this. You can hide this yarn tail inside. When sewing the bottom, pass the needle through the fabric piece of the ear base. This will make it more secure. Then from the back, pass through the front fabric piece from above. When sewing the bottom, pass the needle through the top of the ear's fabric piece. From the back, correspond to the top and pass through to the matching front fabric piece. This sewing method will be more secure. After sewing, hide the yarn tail. Cut the yarn after hiding the yarn tail. The ear is now completed. The method for the other ear is identical. Complete the second ear using the same technique. This completes the sunflower ear muffs. After assembling the ear muffs, we can use a pet brush to brush the outside. Because the fibers get pressed down during sewing. So we need to brush them with a pet brush to make the texture fluffier. If you don't have a pet brush, you can use a household comb, or pick with a needle instead. Brushing like this makes the ear muffs look better.